because the accusations are not trivial. They are serious, they are weighty, they demand answers. Kabilang dito ang mga aligasyon ng banta sa buhay ng presidente at iba pang opisyal, hindi maipaliwanag na yaman, paglabag sa SALN requirements, panunuhol, at maling paggamit ng confidential funds. Kung ganito kabigat ang mga paratang, hindi pwedeng manahimik. Kailangan itong sagutin. Following the rules, the Vice President was furnished copies of the complaints. She was given the opportunity to respond. Iyan po ang due process. Sa proseso, lahat binibigyan ng pagkakataong magpaliwanag. And she responded. She submitted her answer, 15 pages, with 5 annexes, signed by 16 lawyers, 16 na abogado. And this is crucial. Ito lang ang bago sa atin ngayon. Not the impeachment complaints, because those have already been reviewed, debated, and tested. Not the allegations, because those have already been examined in detail. Ang reklamo laban sa Vice Presidente, napagdaanan na. Ang sagot ng Vice Presidente, iyan ang bago. So today, we do not go back to square one. We do not repeat what has already been done. Ang susuriin natin ngayon ay ang sagot ng Vice Presidente, ang tugon niya sa reklamo. Which brings us to this moment to determine whether there are sufficient grounds to proceed. So we ask, did the answer clear the air? Did it refute the allegations? Did it address the seriousness of the charges? Because remember, when the accusations are heavy, the answer must be heavier. At ito ang sentro ng ating pag-uusapan ngayon. Hindi na ang reklamo, na pag-usapan na natin yan. Ang sentro ngayon ay ang sagot.